Yesterday, in Lesson 1, you discovered 3 big things to look for when reading nonfiction. Remember? Main idea and its supports, text structure, and how parts fit together. That was good work, but the text we chose helped make looking for those 3 things pretty easy. The reality is, though, especially for middle school and beyond, most nonfiction texts are complex, and finding the main ideas or text structure can be difficult. Getting better at reading nonfiction is a little like getting better at video games. You need to be able to master the higher levels, and those higher levels have harder challenges and require different strategies. I want you to remember that when you orient yourself to complex nonfiction texts, you're going to use text features and knowledge of that topic to help, like my brother did with the football game. But as you begin reading, you also need to live in that gray area, in the confusion, in the I don't understand yet area. You need to tolerate confusion because you know that the focus of the text will be revealed slowly. The books you're reading now are not usually going to have a crystal clear table of contents that spell out exactly what you'll find in each chapter, and the introductory paragraphs in these books might not spell out the subtopics to follow. The complex text you'll read will often require that you live in that gray area, and you'll have to do some hard work before you can form definite ideas about your texts. Here's our mentor text. It's called When Lunch Fights Back. Let's see if we can figure out some of how this goes. Well, the title is confusing because my lunch has never fought back. And look at the picture on the cover. This is lunch? I don't know what that is, but I'm not eating it. We're lucky here, though, because there's also a subtitle. That second part, Wickedly Clever Animal Defenses, seems to suggest that this book might teach us how animals protect themselves from predators. That's probably how it relates to the title. Maybe the animals are lunch, and they're fighting against being eaten. Now this makes more sense. In addition to the title and the cover, it can also help to read that blurb on the back to piece together the book's topic and anticipate some of the sections. Newts that can pop their rib bones right through their skin. Termites that carry poison-filled backpacks. Lizards that can shoot blood from their eyes. Some animals are good at self-defense. These animals are amazing. Well, it definitely seems like this book will teach about animal defenses. It will probably teach about the best animal defenses, since it says that some animals are good, but these animals are amazing. Let's see if we can use what we know about the topics, animal defenses, and the blurb on the back of the book to predict the sections of the book. What do you think? From the back, I'm guessing a section on poison, maybe one on popping out bones, and certainly a section on who these animals are defending themselves from. Do you think so? Well, here's the table of contents, so let's see if we were right. Nope. These are tricky and confusing. They sound exciting, though. But remember, when chapter titles used to tell us clearly what each section would be about, that doesn't happen anymore. These sure don't. Chapter 1 is pretty clear, the challenges of survival. Well, that section might teach us how difficult it is for animals to survive, about all the problems they face. But the rest? Was this slip sliming away? Concealed weapons? Can animals get their CCW? And toxic bubbles? Well, that one probably has to do with what happens when Devin goes to the pool. Really, though, they're likely about the different ways that animals defend themselves, and they could teach us all the solutions to the problems animals face. Like slip sliming away could teach how animals use slime to slip away from their prey. So maybe the book gives us problems first, and then all kinds of solutions, defenses, could come next. Here's one last page to think about. Obviously, the photo stands out, but what about the text? It's a little complex, so being confusing is just fine. In fact, sometimes authors write this way on purpose just to keep us guessing and to keep us reading. The title on this page is The Challenge of Survival, and the text reads, "No one said living on planet Xenon would be easy. Hungry aliens are everywhere. A new group just slithered into view. The aliens are well armed with lasers and a contraption that shoots out nets for capturing prey." And then my favorite part, the prey, of course, is you. We're confused and interested and curious about why we're being attacked and by whom. So you're about to go off on your own with your journal and your nonfiction books. One page of your journal covers our mentor text, When Lunch Fights Back. You'll be filling in some information about your thoughts. What did you think about the title and the cover? What did you think about the blurb on the back? What did you predict would be the possible sections of the book where you write? Then the other journal page uses your chosen book. This page deals with your thoughts and predictions about the book using the cover and the table of contents. I'd like at least 5 sentences on this journal page. When that's done, make sure you spend another 20 minutes with your book reading. All right, see you tomorrow.